All right. So,
Microphone muted.
since this you guys' first session, this is gonna be just like with Team 1, more of a training mission. I will
Okay.
throw a bunch of challenges at you guys that test, well, where you have to learn how the fighting system works and how the skill system works, and where basically you guys need to use the abilities you have and the items you have. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Keep in mind that the classes you play have special skills, and nobody's playing a psychic. I don't have to explain that for now. But everyone who's playing a warrior can choose to dodge an incoming damage roll that's sure to hit them. And once I tell them what the damage is they take, they can choose to take it or not to take it. But if they take it, there's a period of time where they can't use that ability anymore. I just the guys of you who are playing expert, you have the ability to re-roll a failed skill check. If you do that, there's also a period of time where you can't use that skill. So always choose wisely if it's very important to use that skill. So right now you guys are all kind of employed by a Sol, one of humanity's major companies. Some of you already know, but for those who don't know, Sol on the outside is like they have their hands in everything that's entertainment, video games, TV, movies, music, celebrities. They do everything. And for some insiders, it's also known that they, below the surface, actually dabble in a lot of things like mind control, private armies, and actually like a private war with other major companies like Hound. That's a company Team 1 has been encountering a lot lately, or generally since session 1. You guys were all employed through various means. Solar, your character, who's called Helios, all right? Your character is under a contract of Sol as an actual long-time employee of Sol. You've been working in the mechanical department for quite some time now, and they entrusted you with this mission. And Kat, you are one of this planet's mercenaries who's been on a long-term contract with Sol for a bit. I'm breaking up for you? I'm breaking up for anyone else?
Nope.
Microphone activated. Microphone muted.
Well, like I said, Kat, you've been under contract for some time, but you're still the mercenary. Jacko, your character's a bit special. You, I guess you were found somewhere? Like, your race is traveling a lot, right?
Yeah, they travel a lot. I'm assuming they kind of probably just offered me something. Like, they're like, here, you have all the candy you want.
All the crystals you can eat.
Yeah. All the rock candy you want.
Yeah.
Gold.
Well, yeah, so you probably got into contact with someone from Seoul and were like, yeah. Well, since your race travels a lot and they're known to take a lot of mercenary jobs, like as bodyguards or bouncers or anything like that. Since I mean they're big, strong crystal people.
Immune to radiation.
Yeah, they can do a lot of stuff a human can't do.
Yep.
And they're pretty cheap. I mean, you just buy a bunch of crystals. Verde, you have probably gotten into contact with these guys through some
User joined your
former, some former military connections, or I know.
Yes.
Yeah, is that it?
Uh,
Or do you have a different reason, like how you got this job?
I'm pirate / mercenary. That's how I
So
got in.
they just kind of contacted you, or like,
Yeah, just
we want to
recruited me.
Okay. So all of you know you are supposed to wait for someone here. You're currently standing in what's kind of like a parking lot. You're on the planet Exodus, which is basically a giant scrapyard.
I was hoping it was a giant parking lot.
That would actually be very interesting.
Microphone
But no,
activated.
this is a giant scrapyard. There's also some cities here, but the people who live here, they mostly work as metal workers, mechanics. They also have a big shipyard. You're currently in one of the bigger cities where Seoul has one of their headquarters, which is actually kind of ironic since they're like the company that does all the celebrity stuff, but they're on the shit all over the planet. You were told to wait here for one of Seoul's CEOs or someone like that, who's gonna tell you guys what your mission will be. Waiting with you are 3 other mercenaries who are actually of the same mercenary group. The guys over here who look more like the uniform. Do you want to do anything before you basically fast forward until the person you're supposed to wait comes?
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Yeah.
So set up a little timer or something? Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Microphone muted.
No problem.
Can we look around the area?
Sure. This is basically a big parking lot, like the parking buildings. It has multiple levels that go up and has also multiple underground levels. There's not many cars here. This is mainly for very expensive cars, and this is not really the kind of place where you would have expensive cars. This is actually a parking lot that's partially owned by Seoul, or at least a sister company. Around
Can I
you,
talk to this?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Can I ask him about his cool laser sword really quick? Seems incredibly cool.
He currently has it on his back, and as you walk up to him, he's currently lighting what looks to be a cigarette, and you don't see a lot of his face, but you're pretty sure he's raising an eyebrow as you walk up to him and kind of stare at him, and you ask him about his sword?
I want to ask him about his sword. Seems cool.
He looks at it he has his on his back and he kind of pulls it out, looks at it, and yeah, I guess it's pretty cool. And he then points at your sword, and he's like, looks interesting.
I'm just going to fold it off my back and sort of swing it around with the incredibly bad disregard for everyone. It's always nice. Is that a thing I can do? Not actually going to hit anyone, just take it out and sort of how like you hand someone a knife, the sharp end, sort of like that. Show him my sword.
Okay. He seems kind of like intrigued, but like he's a professional. He's like, yeah, he's just trying to be nice.
Okay.
The other guys look kind of bored and just one of them starts like looking at his phone, and they don't approach you guys.
Ooh,
Oh.
what you doing?
I was going to ask them what brought them here.
Oh, you asking them?
Yeah, these two.
The guy over here who's not looking at his phone, it kind of smiles at you as you go up to him. And he says, "Well, you ask him what
Yes.
brought me here?" He says,
Hey guys, what brought you here?
well, we got hired. We're actually part of a bigger company that does this regularly. We're probably supposed to guard something. This looks like it's gonna be what's it called when there's multiple cars?
Escort?
Squadrons?
Oh, there's like a term for that.
Convoy?
Yeah, a convoy. He says, I used to be in the military, and this looks a lot like a military convoy. We have 3 heavy vehicles that are heavily armored, and we have one vehicle over here that has a heavy weapon mounted on it. This looks a lot like a protection job to me. You're probably supposed to bring something somewhere else, but I don't know much else.
Oh, cool. I'm looking forward to working with you guys.
He
I
nods.
look for a butterfly.
There are no butterflies here. Around you, there's just concrete and steel and dust. And
Any
smog.
cool rocks?
No, there's really just concrete.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a sort of like tech data pad thing, right?
Yeah.
I take that out and start checking all my equipment and such.
Like if it's
making sure everything's working properly.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, everything seems to be all right. Do you also want to check the cars?
Yes.
So you do that. Let me see. You have basically every tech you could imagine, right? Give me a tech post tech. A check, which is 2d6 plus your level, which is 0, since you have one rank in it. So just 2d6. So kind of like this.
Or you can actually use the in-game roll, but that's a lot easier.
Yeah. You check the cars and they all seem to be working fine. You check the interior, and these like the blue ones who look like police cars, actually are a military grade. Like, this is not something that's supposed to be in a highly populated city.
Do you say not supposed to be?
It's military grade weapons and equipment are illegal almost everywhere. You would have to go through a lot of paperwork and bribe a lot of people to even bring them here.
This sounds like a tough job.
Hmm.
Do you guys want to do anything else? Or should we fast forward?
I should probably have moved over to the code, shouldn't I?
Well, there's nothing. I don't see anything else to do.
Yeah, this is
I
just
mean, I could ask these
to show
guys.
you.
Yeah, I want the motorcycle.
That's
I know I'm too big for it. Is it Verde? Is it
This
someone
is-
else's?
yeah, this is clearly someone else's. The cat is actually a motorcycle.
Can I poke it at least?
I'd rather you not poke my motorcycle.
Okay, fine. I'll get a car.
Jack, you actually see this motorcycle is equipped with heavy weaponry.
Ooh.
It has two. It has two what looks like machine guns on each side, and it has a plating in the front, which looks like it's supposed to withstand bullets.
Ooh. I'm not sure what to do with this information.
And just
Hey, if it ever
telling-
explodes, I can weapon out of it.
So
Dang.
I guess we fast forward then.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, after some time, a very shiny black limousine drives on the parking lot, and it parks like at least like 50 meters away from you guys, and out. First the driver gets out, a guy in a business suit, but he's clearly not a businessman. Like, he's clearly a bodyguard. You can see under his jacket the bulge of a weapon that's hidden. He walks to one of the doors and opens it, and out gets this really small, dark-skinned guy with a clearly white dyed hair. He's like about 30 to 40 years old, and he clearly looks in charge. More people get out who look like bodyguards, and he walks up to you guys, and the other three mercenaries look at him like, this is the guy you're supposed to wait for.
Really?
Really
Did you say he was short?
short.
Can I
Like,
ask
really
him whether
short.
he's a dwarf?
You walk up to him and like, you don't even say hi.
Yes. Just no, just a real quick hi, and then I want to start asking things.
One of the bodyguards actually chuckles as you says that and gets kicked by another bodyguard, and the short guy like frowns at you and
Can I?
and
Okay.
ignores you and and walks to whoever else is closest, which seems to be Xenos.
Like a pretty lousy dwarf. You don't even have a beard.
Oh, he walks up to me?
Yeah, he walks up to you.
Okay, I take my hand out and I shake his hand. Thank you for hiring us. Me? Not them. I don't care about them. And you can be sure that we can get the job done. I can get the job done.
His frown changes into a smile, and he reaches into his pocket and just takes like a small like mechanical device and holds it against his throat, and he then which you realize is like something that helps him speak, and he said like with this really robotic voice, like we brought you the package. Make sure you deliver it to where your GPS will be leading you. Make sure that the damage will be the package will be delivered undamaged, and make sure that you're not followed. A lot of people want this package.
Yes, sir. Your package is way safe with me.
He nods to two of his bodyguards, and they get to the trunk of the limousine, and they open it. And as soon as they open it, you hear like, and they pull out this guy who has a bag over his head, and starts pushing him to the car over here. How do you guys react to this?
I ask if they have anything that can knock the guy unconscious for the duration of the trip.
One of the one of the bodyguards says, "Do you guys have like a stumbaton or something that you can just hit him with
Can I
until
hit him
he's
in the
knocked out?
head
Like to knock him out or just punch him?"
to knock him out?
Yeah, sure. Give me 2d6 plus your strength.
Do
Okay.
not kill him.
What is my strength? There? I don't have my character sheet.
You don't have your character sheet?
You should
No.
have it.
I'm gonna send it to you. Strength modifier is 1.
Okay, so
Gary should
D6,
probably
2d6
resend me
plus
my
1.
character sheet.
You don't have your character? Oh yeah. I always forget.
I have mine, don't worry.
That was a 9.
9? Yeah,
Mhm.
like you hit the guy and he's immediately knocked out. And the bodyguards can like go like, what the fuck? Fuck this. And they start carrying the guy into the car and put his seatbelt on. The short guy
Job well done.
Yeah, the short guy starts walking back to his limousine. And the bodyguard who was driving the limousine before says, you guys choose who will be driving what car.
Ooh, you should let me drive.
Okay, first of all, no.
Aw.
Second of all, I think the vehicle that has the person in it should be in the middle, with the 2 other armored cars to the side, the dune buggy with the heavy weapon to the back, and the bike to the front.
I'll sit with the package.
You'll say with the package?
Yes.
Okay. By the
I
way,
guess I'll ride in the front car.
Xenos, one of the cars has your suit in it, in like it's like mounted to it with bolts, and
Which car?
the back one. I'm gonna
Okay.
put an icon
Then
there.
I should go to the back.
Can we
Yeah.
arrange the cars in a way to keep the car with the package in the center?
Yeah.
It is in the center, kind of.
No, like have like a star plus pattern. The 2 other armored.
The road is is big enough for that, but there will be people pissed off, and there might be trouble with the local police. Because this is still like a traffic in the middle of the city.
Sir, how long until we would get out of the city?
So as a guy told you that you're supposed to deliver to a place that's there will be like a GPS telling you where to go. The drive is well, if there's no bad traffic, it's probably gonna take like 3 hours. It's a location a little while outside the city in the vast scrapyards of this planet.
Okay, then the second we get out of the city, I think we should arrange it in a pattern to keep the package safe. Just
Okay.
bring that out there.
What we currently have, though, I think is fine.
Yeah. One of the mercenary guys chimes in and he says, "Well, we could at least have the package on the side and one other armored vehicle driving on the right, so at least one lane is still open and we don't get trouble, and that way nobody else can at least drive up to it."
Okay.
Okay.
So should we start heading out?
Yeah. Where do you guys get in? In what car?
I'll stay in the back car since my suit is back there.
Okay.
I'll
get in the front car.
I get in the buggy.
Okay. Are you driving the buggy?
Yes.
Okay. One of the mercenaries is coming with you, and he's actually going to mount the turret that's mounted on on
The auto cannon.
It's like a heavy machine gun that's like bolted on top of it.
Oh, one of those mounted anti-vehicle weapons.
Yeah.
Auto cannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the ammunition is clearly to punch through metal and basically wreck any vehicle.
Sweet.
Kat, you get on the motorcycle.
The
I guess?
motorcycle and just kind of stay behind and keep a lookout for trouble.
So since
Kind of like keep
you're
distance almost.
so you're gonna drive in the back, keep a little distance.
Yeah.
Since you're the fastest, you can catch up pretty quickly. This guy gets is driving the one with the package, and this one is getting in the front car where Jacko is, and he gets in the driver's seat. Let me just. So most of this will be done without icons, by the way. They're just to show you, like, how everything is. So you guys start driving?
Yes.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, Jacko?
Yeah.
That
Oh, I didn't say. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. You guys start driving. The city has something like a highway. It's
Shouldn't
the
the mercenaries get in the cars?
kind of like this one is here. This one is driving the one with the package, and this one is here. Yeah. What the? Damn it.
Now we have a road.
Then we have a road. Yeah. You guys start driving. Actually, gonna make this a bit bigger to show you. how big the road is.
You know, I think we could probably take 3 lanes without people
Man, that's a big
complaining.
road.
I made
That,
it
that
a
road's
bit.
pretty big.
I made it a bit too big. So yeah, it's 3-lane.
So can we arrange the car in the way that the mercenary suggested over to the side with the package?
No, we can't. It's attribute then right now.
What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
nothing.
Never mind.
What happened to my card? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I